This is a 3rd and 6. Baseline. Under pressure, and he is dumped.
Disruptors on the edge. Now he has a partner in crime, and that's going to be something we're going to see throughout the season. But a nice start by Will McDonald.
Veteran Riley Dixon will punt it for Tampa Bay. Return man is Jamal Pritchett, standing at his own 14. High kick, sailing. Pritchett brings it in cleanly at the 12. Makes a move, avoids, and spins his way across the 25-yard line. Nice return after the 53-yard kick, 14 yards on the run back. Cade Klubnik, 22 years old, 4th-round pick. The composure, the poise, that's always been a part of Klubnik's persona. The numbers went down his senior year. I think that's probably why he fell down on some draft boards. But you go back to his junior year, and his parents saw every single snap that he took. He had big numbers in 2024, 3,639 yards, 36 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Klubnik told us he's been preparing for this his whole life. And hits Mason Taylor, poised for a breakout year. 2nd-year tight end brings it in for 12. And Team Klubnik likes what they see.
Yeah, no, that's a great start. And you want to get him into a flow. You know, Frank Reich, listen, he knows how to operate. It's not going to be hard what they're installing for this preseason game. He wants his guys to go out there, play fast. So it'll be simplistic, but it'll give his quarterback, his tight ends, and everybody else that's on the field an opportunity to shine. And that's what you get with a seasoned offensive coordinator like Frank Reich.
Breece Hall signed to the new contract, 3 years, $46 million. He flanks Klubnik. And a 1st down for New York. Out across the 35. Operating out of the gun. He shovels it. The timing was off. And Hall is quickly brought down by Garnes. Aiden Garnes, rookie out of Arizona, gets to the running back for a loss of 5.
Yeah, well, Cade Klubnik thought it was going to be a run handoff, and then you have Breece looking like it's some type of a swing or a pass. Again, I just talked about making it easy, right, and having some execution early, and you kind of have a fumble there on the 2nd play. So again, now it pushes you back after a nice gain on 1st down, and now you got to work behind the sticks with, again, when you're a young quarterback, these are tough positions to be in.
2nd down and 15 for the Jets. Klubnik, protection holds up, and he's on the money to Taylor. Turns it upfield to the 40 for a gain of 7. Here's tonight's offensive players to watch, brought to you by Honda. Nice that we worked in a tight end for you, AB.
Yeah, it's excellent. He already has 2 catches in the first 3 plays. But again, his growth, his development, I heard him talking about, hey, yards after the catch, trying to break the 1st tackle. I think that's important for him. We'll look at that as we get in the preseason. And the surprise of camp, Isaiah Williams, you know, they got a lot of receivers. We've talked about Garrett and all these guys. A big returner from last year, but he's been exciting in the slot for this football team. And we'll see how he plays coming off a really good camp.
Klubnik, step, lets it fly. Going upstairs, Garrett Wilson. What a grab. 1st down. 21-yard completion.
The poise in the pocket. He stands and delivers. It's a little bit high and outside, but guess what? If you're going to throw it to anybody to make that catch, Garrett Wilson's the guy. Runs a dig route, gets to the top. Nice clear out on the inside by the receiver, and then he's able to get in space, and Klubnik understands and operates and functions properly. Again, dig routes, we haven't seen a lot of those. I bet you Garrett Wilson is licking his chops right now after catching that one.
And a couple of Austin natives grew up 5 minutes from one another. Klubnik trying to get the angle, and he'll just get to the sideline. He chucked it right at the last moment.
How many times do you see a young quarterback maybe step out of bounds there and lose 2 yards, right? And I think there, as you go back again, you're always learning and growing as a young quarterback. You'll watch the film and they'll say, you know what? Your read wasn't there. You had some time. You got flushed. It's open. Run. Take it. And he's really athletic. I think that's one of the hidden qualities that he has that he did at Clemson. And you'll probably see that today. And they'll talk about that on the sidelines. And you'll probably see him run a few times in this game as well if things don't open up.
Came out of the same high school as Hall of Famer Drew Brees, Super Bowl champion Nick Foles, who was a mentor of Klubnik's. It's a running play, and it's Breece Hall. Strong effort, taking it across the 35-yard line. They're going to mark it just shy of the 34. That's a 5-yard pickup for Hall. Just told us that it's a great team feel right now, very similar to his rookie year, the mix of veterans and young guys. He said The vibes have been fantastic beyond football. A lot of foursquare in the locker room, a lot of ping pong, which apparently Klubnik has been dominating.
I saw him in practice. He gave me a hug, and I said, man, you look like a guy that's got new money in his pocket. It's good to feel that way, right? Now you know you're the guy, and they're going to use him and make him earn every penny of it.
You did say that, right?
I did, absolutely, 100%. I would never lie.
You can get away with it. Klubnik. He's got his man, Garrett Wilson, first down. The chemistry has been there, 11 yards.
Now you got him running a shallow cross, but let's really just talk about the protection, right? The offensive line, the starters are out there, and it's been solid. Olufashinu Membu does a great job. And again, you see Garrett Wilson, his ability to extend, pluck the ball out of the air. You get this guy in a groove. Like, can anybody stop him? That's kind of what you get from him when he's part of the offense. He's part of the offense early, and you see that. Frank Reich, get my guy involved. They're only going to probably play a series, and he can come off feeling real good about himself in the first preseason game.
Back to the ground game. Hall cuts it to the outside, stumbling out of bounds. Looked like Hall might take it the distance. Instead, it's another first down for New York. First and goal.
Yeah, good job on the seal here. You got Tippmann on the outside. You just want to get Garrett Wilson into the secondary guy, but it doesn't matter because Breece Hall's able to get through, but he gets tripped up just a little bit, loses his balance on the outside. Maybe some of that World Cup grass is still hanging out on the field over there. But man, this is nice. Nice runs, good passes. This offense looks really good here in this first drive.
Offensive line is Fashanu, Parham, the pickup from Las Vegas, Myers, Tippmann, and Membu. First and goal for New York. Hall in the backfield. He gets the call. Hall makes two men miss on the spin move, and they'll just try to push the pile. Finally whistle it down out near the 7. Give him a gain of 2.5.
I think last year you really saw Hall when it was only one side and just running the football, not a lot of passing game to complement. He had to make a lot of people miss, and right now you see a little bit of that on that last run. It wasn't for a lot of yards, but man, to get hit in the backfield, be able to shake some guys and get positive yards, that's huge, so you don't get pushed back as an offense.
It is the 10th play of the drive, a second and goal for the Jets, trying to score on their first possession of the night and first possession of the preseason. Klubnik from the gun, out of the pocket. Klubnik. And he's out of bounds. It's going to be a loss on the play. It goes down as a sack as he's out at the 9-yard line. Tampa Bay was ready for him, giving chase to Marion Williams, the veteran formerly with Baltimore.
Yeah, they had trips, 3 receivers to the right, and he had Mason Taylor kind of running an out route on the move. It's hard. It would have been a little bit throwing behind him, a little bit risky. He doesn't take the chance here. They get another chance on third down to operate here inside the 10.
Wilson lines up on the outside for New York. Working from the gun, the rookie Klubnik. Third and goal. Protection holds up. Klubnik rifles too high. He was looking for Wilson. And it's fourth down for the Jets. Field goal unit comes on.
Yeah, Garrett Wilson's on the right-hand side. Protection's outstanding. He kind of runs a little bit of a sail route. You want to dip across. He doesn't continue to go outside, and he kind of stops, kind of fools the quarterback a little bit. Again, it's a nice start, though. Those two guys connected on the dig route, on the shallow cross. It's a good start for the young quarterback, and you get everybody involved. And the protection, most importantly, was really good up front.
It's a competition at kicker between Cade York and Jason Sanders. York, who has kicked for Cleveland, the Giants, Washington, and Cincinnati, will get the first crack at it. 27-yard attempt. And the Jets are on the board. York nails it. Klubnik, strong showing in his NFL debut. The Jets lead the Buccaneers 3-0.